So I was terrified of public speaking, but had just agreed to go on BBC World. Now here's what nobody tells you about building a media company. Eventually you have to become the face of it. NK News was getting cited by serious outlets, journalists wanted interviews, TV producers wanted us on camera. Our interns, Hamish and Oliver, well, they were naturals, confident, articulate, comfortable in front of a lens. Me, I'd avoided public speaking my entire life. School presentations made me sick. Job interviews were torture. I'd built something people respected partly by staying behind it, but that really wasn't going to hold at this point. So a journalist friend coached me a bit. She taught me how to bridge back to key points, stay calm under hostile questions, where to look on camera. Now these techniques helped, but frankly, my body didn't care. I used to get shaking hands, racing heart, visible sweat. Coaching doesn't fix these things. So I went to the doctor and he basically said, don't do the interview. But when I pushed him and said I had to do it, he said, well, try beta blockers. Now these drugs don't touch your mind, but they stop your body from betraying you. No tremor, no visible panic. You can project composure while falling apart inside. So I showed up to BBC with medication, 3 hours of preparation, and a lot to prove. Now, the segment was about some kind of North Korean crisis. I don't remember which one. What I do remember was being thrust into a panel with 3 veteran analysts who'd been doing this for decades. And there was me, 30 years old, running a website from my parents' basement on a program watched by millions. I made it through, however, didn't freeze, didn't embarrass myself or the site. The beta blockers did their job, and somehow I strung coherent sentences together. Now that interview broke something open. Not confidence exactly, but more like proof. I could do this. And once you've survived BBC World, everything else is a smaller version of the same fear. But here's the thing about building credibility in this space. Being on television wasn't enough. Journalists kept asking me about North Korea. I kept having to say I'd never actually spoken to anyone from the North Korean government, and that had to change. So I did something most people thought was pointless. I started calling the North Korean embassy in London every week for months. Follow for the next episode what happened when I stopped calling and just showed up at the front door.